Be working as security guard. Armed. Taser. Baton. The works. Have to make my bones in the company by doing an overnight patrol route. Catch the route no one ever wants. Includes one haunted apartment building, abandoned shopping center, and a fun little drive through a privately owned canyon in the foothills. Being the FNG, nobody warns me about any of the stuff. Just post orders, car, and a get a move on. Get to apartment building, grab keys to turn off elevator, and lock laundry room, etc. Place is known locally for suicides, murders, and it's really old. On ground floor, lock up laundry room. At the end of a creepy hallway, no other doors. Look down the hall, real quick and turn back. Hello? Holy hell, where did you come from? Olive-skinned girl, about 18, 20. Long dark hair. Wearing what I can only describe as a long gray pillowcase with hold for head and arms cut. Barefoot. Smiles. So beautiful and also sad. Recover my composure and grin with a good officer friendly. Good evening, ma'am. Turn my head and shake the doorknob for the laundry room. And as I turn back to exchange further pleasantries, gone. Only door from hallway is laundry room I just locked. Only way out is past me, down a 30 to 40 foot hallway, and knock out into the building foyer. What to myself a second, then nope back down the hall. Make it over to foyer and call elevator ride to top before turning it off and locking it. Client's rules, not mine. Clunker even had one of those old-timey accordion gates inside. Turn to start walking down the hallway to stairwell. Door at far end of hallway is open. Not wide open, just enough to see inside. Remember client note to lock door if ever found open. Grumble, grumble. Born in a barn. Stick my head in doorway to make sure room is empty before closing. Room is bare. Hardwood floor. Faded wallpaper. Single small window lets moonlight in. Take a step into the room, cause I feel like someone is in there. Take another step in and grab out flashlight. Literally a small studio with a single window, nothing else. What the effing all over, cause I never feel like this. Look up at the ceiling and see crossbeam of building cutting across the room. As I stare up at it, suddenly, tightening feeling on my throat, wave of overwhelming despair crushes my chest. Feel like a rope is constricting my airway. Room suddenly rushes into an icy cold. Stumble backwards, catch my heel on the doorframe, and land up my ass in the hallway. Door, which I had opened wide to look into the room, slams shut, locks click. Spiral down all 5 flights of stairs, and out onto the street before I know it. Turn to look up at building. Dark-haired girl from laundry hallway is looking down on me with a smile from top floor room, backlit by a lamp. Turns away from window, light goes out. Took me an hour and a half, a pack of cigarettes to marshal myself into driving again. Talked to my friend in the company afterwards and he apologized. Said he would have warned me if he knew that I got that route. All the old timers know not to check that room. Said if it does get found open, there was a stick with a hook in it in the closet down the hall to pull the door closed. No one ever tries to lock it. Fuck me. On that note, a few weeks later, had to do patrol through privately owned canyon. Got warned by work bro about this one. Firearm required patrol unit. Doesn't make sense. Road through canyon comes off suburban street. Canyon entry blocked to public by chain link fence and massive steel gate. Literally 20 foot tall, 40 foot wide, 3-inch thick steel gate. Around the office is referred to as Jurassic Park account. Client demands armed guard patrol. Up to dead end in road and back down. Issue cited being known of prowlers, suspicious noises, and transients. No shit. Briefing papers literally had transients in quotes. Should have known then. So, FNG, me, goes to account, opens chain link, and drives in. Shuts chain link. Muscle open Jurassic Park gate. Start driving up into canyon. Mind you, it's 1 a.m. Pitch black. driving 5 miles per hour with car lit up like I'm signaling to space. Cliffs on one side, rock face on the other. Opens the area with scrub woods on one side. Start a moment before realizing shape up ahead is a deer. Tunnel. Like the tunnel everyone uses in Bunnyman creepypasta. Drive into tunnel. Handgun in lap at this point. Fuck. Drive out and think I hear scuffle from round the bend and road ahead. Twig snapping. Leaves rustling. Along road next to car. Turn spotlight towards weird shadow that pops out a moment. Oh my holy sweet fucking shit. I'm praying as hard as I can to whatever fluffy and merciful deity will listen. Please be dear. 404, file not found. The rictus visage of a humanoid. Gray skin, beady eyes, no clothing, skeletal almost. Head snaps up and shields its eye from spotlight before yanking broken deer carcass behind tree. Open door, gun pointed, screaming for it to come out. Silence. Fuck. Get back in car, drive down to Jurassic Park gate and call partner. Partner calls boss. Boss calls me, an idiot, and calls client. Client demands my number from boss and calls me, has me explain. Gets really excited and tells me to lock Jurassic Park gate and fuck off expeditiously. Whatever you say. Client put phone down, but doesn't hang up right away. Hear yelling that the guard company found it near the tunnel. Click. At the end of the month, client closed the contract and paid our remaining fees and breach penalties like it was nothing. I ended up signing NDA and getting a 500 bonus and called an idiot by boss again. Went driving with work buddy to find Jurassic Park gate again about 6 months ago. My face went, pulled up, and gate is gone. Chain link is gone. Road is open. Cuts all the way from one road, up through tunnel, and down into another neighborhood. God fucking damn it, that job sucked. Okay, doozy story. Driving patrol route about 2 to 3 months after Jurassic Park account incident. Get call from work buddy. Says he's working another route that night, and got a call from boss that alarm is going off at abandoned strip mall we service. Fuck it, patrol driving sucks, I'm rolling. Get there just after buddy. Let's call him Tiny, completely for irony's sake. Tiny waits for me to hop out of car and unlocks the gate. Fucking place must have had space theme or something when they designed it. All white facade, curved at angles. 2-story plaza with stairs, elevator, walkway. Anyway, we go around, pull a couple doors. Nothing looking broken. Suddenly, my phone rings. Gives us both a start. It's the boss. Literally yells, "What the fuck did you do?" As soon as I pick up. Pulled on doors, boss honest. He goes into tirade about client calling about saying fire alarm is on. Break-in alarm triggered from all sensors. An elevator entrapment alarm is going off on a setup at home. Site is dead quiet. Work buddy gets on the phone and tells boss to get off my back. Nothing going on. Client system must be fucked. Hands me back phone, and boss says he doesn't give a fuck. If anything is broken, I'm fired. Hangs up on me. I start taking pictures as work buddy opens security/breaker closet. Elevator at the end of the hallway dings and opens. Pitch black inside elevator car. Both shine lights into car. Doesn't break the dark. Can't even see back of car. Tiny draws gun. Walks towards elevator with it hanging down by its leg. I say his name, real slow, with a question mark at the end as I draw to. Just as he's about to step into a black void where elevator car should be. Cell phone rings again and he snaps out whatever the fuck fake state he was in. Literally jumps 3 feet into the air as he yells, "Nya!" in shock. Retreats away from elevator, pointing gun. Elevator door slams shut and elevator dings. Displays showing it's ascending into basement. Tiny looks pissed and says, "That thing tried to eat me." Waits for me to follow and runs downstairs to basement. Elevator is waiting, doors closed. Hits open button and steps back, gun leveled. Doors ding, open, and black, gaping maw that sucks up our flashlights. I'm in a note factor 10 and shaking like a leaf. Tiny pulls a chem light stick out of his thigh pouch. Don't ask. Dude carried a knife, lighter, chem lights, tourniquet, first aid kit, and extra magazine in his rig he had on his thigh. Total Mon Ninja, until he produced exactly what you needed every time. Cracks it, gives it a shake, and underhands it. No thud from it hitting back wall. Nothing. Light just disappears. Elevator dings and door shut again. Tiny races over and slaps the button to call it open again. Then takes his stance again. Ding. Doors roll open. Fluorescent lit. Dark wood paneling. Handrails. White tile floor. Elevator car greets us. I excel. What in the fuck? Tiny puts his gun away and scratches his head. He's beyond his depth as we peek our heads inside. I look up and spot a small camera in the corner and suggest looking at the tapes. Might want to clarify one point. When the lights came back in the elevator car, the cam light was not there. We never found it after. Mosey our way back up to level 2 and take a look at CCTV displays. This is where it gets even weirder. Shows us walking around until elevator doors open. Feed from inside elevator cuts to static just before doors open. Comes back on later, probably when they opened again, with everything back to normal. Camera pointed down the hallway just shows me facing towards the elevator with security room door open behind me. Camera pointed at elevator area, doors open on blackness, but angle is tight enough that you can't see Tiny. No camera pointed at elevator in basement. Tiny suggests I back up footage further. Nothing at all. Camera inside elevator cuts out here. And here, but nothing else. Suddenly remember phone call that saved Tiny's ass. Check cell phone. Missed call from boss, who, when called back, calls me an idiot. We lock up and Tiny goes to make a report to client via email. Elevator dings and door open on inky blackness. Holy fucking nope. Run back to cars. Take off. Tiny files report that alarms triggered by Coyote that I got in through fence. Client buys the story. Every time there's an alarm, after that we yank the gates, pull the doors, and then hightail it. Long as the fucking place didn't burn down, we didn't care. Client demoed the tape the same year and built shitty apartments on the site. Seriously though, fuck that job.